Alrighty then. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Oh no, where's all my stuff? Hey guys, where's my stuff? Where's my stuff? Boop. There it is. Good morning, guys. How we all doing? My name is Marco. I'm the Aussie Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder 2nd Edition Pray for Death, our epic adventure featuring these wonderful and amazing patrons who support the channel, allow me to do all the cool, fun, and amazing stuff that we do, and of course, get to share our story of assassinations, murder, blood, and mayhem. G'day, guys. How we doing?
Doing good. Excited.
Great.
You know what would be incredible though? If I can see your fantastic, gorgeous face.
Oh, you stunning. Bloody flirt. You. Yeah, okay, there you go. Better?
Much. Thank you.
Good. You're welcome.
He said it better than I was. I was just going to go, could you share, please?
Anyway. Freaking these guys. Also needy. Freaking writing stories for them. You know, like coming up with cool and interesting plots. You know what? Lucas is my favorite. There you go. Said it. You're not supposed to have your favorite, you know, characters and stuff, but you know what? Yep, it's Lucas. Get hands down.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, now. Oh, god damn it, I forgot to update the hero forge, the hero points in that 20 again. I will do it. Thank you, Schooly Eye. Thank you, Schooly Eye. I will deal with that. Anyway, yes, what are we doing today? Where are we? Who are we? Who am I? We are playing Pray for Death, which is an adventure featuring a group of assassins who have been framed for a murder they did commit, but apparently, according to their guild, their cult, their organization, they killed a person who did not deserve to die and thus have been marked for death by them. Our heroes have been working tirelessly in order to try and bring to light the true conspirators who are responsible for everything that is going on. And they're well and truly on their way. Our heroes have begun gathering information from the town of Ilsgamorti, which our players have basically been exploring. Prior to, of course, the big crossover event that happened over the last couple of weeks, where the group was thrown and cast into the wind by fate, and has now returned to whence they came. Ready to embark on the quest, which we'll start today, which we'll start now. Now, before we kick off, we have some people to thank. We have our sponsors. We have, of course, none other than Fantasy Grounds for the VTT behind me. You can see all the cool stuff that we have here. Comes courtesy of Fantasy Grounds. So you can see, like, we have the dice rollers, we have the maps, we have all of that stuff, which just helps me run my games and keep everything nice and tight so that I can focus on telling a good story and role-playing. Then, of course, we have Sirenscape for the wonderful sound effects you'll hear throughout the course of the session. You will get to enjoy all manner of sound effects today, hopefully, maybe, because I've got some very, very fun stuff planned. And then, of course, we have Hero Forge for the wonderful artwork that you can see here. Now, for those of you who have been potentially following the news regarding Hero Forge and all the stuff that is happening with the Darlington Press. Yes, the Dead Aussie Gamer is still supporting Hero Forge. Yes, we do understand that there is a need to obviously pay staff and develop stuff to keep Hero Forge going. No, I do not believe that you need to gouge players and consumers the way they have in order to unlock assets for Hero Forge. That's a very firm thing. So while I will still support Hero Forge in forms of saying that yes, this is where it comes from, this is where all my artwork comes from, I still think it's amazing, and I still think what the catalog has is very, very awesome. I absolutely am not in support of the idea of putting paywalls behind asset things. If you already have to pay for stuff, you already have to do a whole bunch of things, and yeah, I mean, they need to figure out either a more reasonable pricing scheme, or yeah, deal with it. You know, like, they have subscribers for a reason. Live with your subscribers. That is it. That's Dag's view on the current affair of all the dramas going on. Heroes. Okay. Now, of course, every epic game is centered around the characters that tell that story. So, I'm now going to pass the ball over to my lovely players to tell you about the characters that they are playing, and just who they are. So, unfortunately, we are not joined by Kalindria, who normally plays Meg, our Tanuki pirate, who is, currently on a quest to try and find what happened to her family, whose ship sank off the coast of the Metagalti Isle. And we also aren't here with Petro, who plays the role of Petro, who's played by McBluff, who is a dump here member of the Red Mantis Assassin. So, there you go. But we do have, however, a Nikesh, played by the wonderful Lucas, aka Mr. Game and Art.
Hello. I don't usually get to go first, so I can ask, Dag, how are you today?
I'm great, thanks for asking. How are you?
I am doing well, thank you.
Amazing.
I normally am, third in line, so I don't get to ask you that.
No, that's true. That's true.
So,
how did it feel?
nice.
Do you feel powerful?
It was nice. Yeah, it was nice to get to do it.
Aw, yay! see why he's my favorite, you two fucks. Okay, carry on.
Don't understand
but yeah,
at all.
so Nikesh, I play Nikesh. Nikesh is great. He is a human rogue. He is an absolute, we'll call him what he is. He's a zealot for the Red Mantis. He is absolutely devoted to the cause. 100% was raised in it, believes in it. So this whole betrayal thing hit him really hard. So he is absolutely here to clear the group's name and then continue on as he was before.
Brilliant. On the other hand, we do have another individual who has indeed abandoned his calling into the Red Mantis, and that is Balsam, the Blood Mage, played by our dear friend Matt from All Things Fantasy.
Good morning. Yes, Balsam, the Blood Mage, the eternal vacationer. He loves going to new places. He loves meeting new people. He loves using their blood to strangle them in their own beds. It's a fantastic time he loves. It's a fantastic thing that he does. Yes, he has kind of turned his back on the Red Mantis assassins as they have burnt him and his companions. So he is now out for blood. See what I did there? He is out for blood as he attempts to burn down the very organization that has betrayed him.
Blood for the blood god.
Skulls for the skulls.
Fantastic, love it, absolutely amazing. And last but certainly not least, taking on the role of Kailu, the elven sniper, is none other than our amazing and awesome friend, Cookymon Steve.
Yeah, flattery will get you everywhere.
That's why I do it.
Yeah, there you go. I'm Steve, Cookie Steve. As you said, playing Kailu. Yeah, and Kailu is of two minds about this whole thing. He doesn't like the fact that they've been red listed, but that being said, he thinks that it's not the entire organization. It's probably just a couple of bad apples, and once he's killed them, then he'll feel better, and he'll think about the rest.
No, fair enough. That seems very, very sensible. All right, now, before we kick off on today's session, we do have one last person to thank, and that is our lovely audience members. Guys, thank you for being here as always. Thank you for coming in, offering your support, hanging out, having a good time. As such, we like to invite you behind the GM screen in order to play around with us and have a little bit of fun. There are a number of ways that you can influence the game while we play. First of all, just by watching the show, you earn channel points that can be used at any point in time for things like insight bonuses, wandering monsters, wandering bosses, divine interventions, and so much more. So go check them out. They're amazing. And if you're a subscriber, you earn channel points a little quicker than usual. Always a pleasure to get new subscribers, because if we do get a hype train, that also provides our heroes with a nice little consumable buff as well for their session. So yeah, there's that as well. Then, of course, we have our monetary donations, which, of course, contribute to the adventure, as well as the DAG survival check, which we are currently at the whopping 22%, which is amazing. So thank you to everyone who's already donated as well. But here are the rewards for those donations. We have our $5 reward, which is hero points and jinx points. Hero points are used by my players to stave off death, petition the DM for stuff that isn't in the rules, or roll with advantage. Jinx points can be used to counteract hero points, make bad guys roll with advantage, or complicate things ever so slightly. For $10, I will draw from a deck of plot twists, which is a deck of storytelling prompts that I will then improv into the sessions as we play. These help me keep my games unique, help me change up what's happening in the adventure, and, hey, maybe derail the entire thing I'm doing. Who knows? Then, of course, we have our coveted golden natural 20, because sometimes a natural 20 is needed to just make sure that shit frickin' works. So, nat 20 is how we go about that. And, it's $20 for a natural 20. $50 is a boss buff, where I will increase the difficulty of the fight the group is having. This may not just be a boost to the damage and stuff of the creature they're fighting, but we may also look at things like adding more complicated things, changing the terrain, having the building collapse around them as, they're playing to the Indiana Jones music as they smash their way out of a window onto a moving vehicle, and all of a sudden the whole thing is, on the road. Whatever. Boss buffs are just a fun way to add a ton of chaos and a ton of danger to an already dangerous situation. Then, of course, the other $50 reward is the Harrow Draw, where I will draw a card from the infamous Harrow deck. And what will happen there is the entity within the Harrow will bless our heroes with whatever suit the card belongs to. So this is the foreign trader who has the intelligence suit of the book, meaning all of our players for the next 3 weeks will get a +1 d4 to any intelligence-based check. And in addition, they will receive a prophecy. And if in those 3 weeks they fulfill that prophecy, the entity inside will grant them a secret fighting art, a magic item, or a boon of some kind. So that is the Harrow deck. And lastly, we have the secret menu item. Secret menu item for today is going to be nice and simple. I love the idea of robots. And that is what the secret menu item is going to be today. The group is facing off against the Riot Twins, a pair of inventors and crafters and the like. Recently we've had, the group has had a rough sort of small run-in with them. But they are super mad, they're super angry, they are super eager to deal with exacting their revenge. And thus I will create what is effectively a clockwork or mechanical exosuit that we will use for the session as a alternative encounter for this fight. So that secret menu item will be there. Now, what will happen if they win? Our heroes will receive an extra boost from the suit. Either they will get a choice of a new weapon that is on the armor itself, or they'll get to have a unique armor for having defeated them as well. So for example, if you decide, hey, you want a weapon, we might get a high-pressure water hose that cuts through things as a weapon. Or if Nikesh is like, actually, I think armor would be kind of cool. It's like, awesome, well, I can give you guys like a bit of the chest plate, and we can add some robotic armor that you can actually attach, like, it's heat resistant, so we're going to add that to your character. Or, Balsam might be like, can I have the boots? And I might be like, yeah, cool, well, they're going to be jumping boots, Basically, you're going to butcher this thing apart for bits and pieces once it's defeated and allow you to, do robot things. Cool. Those are our donations, there. Now, processing our donations. Currently, we have a $30 donation from the amazing Schooly Eye, which is a trio of random plot twists for the trio of people here. So, plot twists for everyone. Let's see if I can do it for each individual. I want to see if I can do it. Nikesh, your plot twist is... Okay, it's earworm. Earworm is your plot twist.
That sounds terrible.
It does. Okay. Second plot twist. This is for Balsam. Superstition. Very superstitious. Okay, there we go. And lastly, Kailu, yours. I swear to God, if it's like true love or a fucking, like love triangle.
I just leave it if it is.
All right, you ready? Here we go. We get this card in the middle. Ooh, okay. Marked by the gods. So your one's marked by the gods. Okay, so I have those 3 plot twists for my 3 players. Thank you so much, Schooly Eye, for that. And then we have a $30 donation from OG Lava Kitten for 2 hero points for Kailu.
Thank you.
1 hero point for Balsam. I almost said balsamic vinegar. And 3 Jinx points for Dag. Aw, thank you. Thank you, OG. Like I said, I'm pretty confident that everyone just knows that if I have Jinx points, I'm usually in a better mood. All right, done and
That's true.
done.
If she hadn't given them to you, I probably would have.
Well, there you go. Well, I've always got room for more, just saying. Oh, and we do have a donation of a wandering NPC. I will be DM'd. Oh, I see. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, jeez. Thanks, OG.
All right, I'm awaiting the DM. I won't. Okay, we'll do the intro, but yes, I'm awake and present for your DM. Okay, so our heroes, when last we left, were across the multiverse, scattered by the events of the crossover, in which several of our heroes found themselves awakening in different locations, each of which trying to acquire a shard of the infamous Hourglass of Fate, defeating a adversary and then returning safely back home. Thankfully, everyone managed to do so, somewhat successfully. What is happening there? There we go. Okay, cool. Sorry. It was being weird. Oh, okay, that's what's happened. I don't know why that did that. Sorry, 2 seconds. I just need to fix something super quick. Because as you've noticed, my layout's changed and I don't have my Jinx points where they should be. They should be up here. There we go. Done. Okay. Meanwhile, while our heroes were in other multiverses, here in Ilsga Morty, a robed figure wielding the power of dragons attacked the town to be lured by Kailu and a new entourage of friends into a conflict where they were eventually thrust back into the realm from whence they came. Thanks to the aid of a dragon-slaying sword and some extra oomph, our heroes managed to return the newfound friends. And in the silence that follows after the portals have all been sealed, our heroes, Kailu finds himself in the center of the city with the sounds of chaos erupting everywhere. People confused as to what happened, where the portals all went, what became of that giant electric dragon which just seemingly disappeared from nowhere. The large red dragon that was at the 3 sisters that had been pinned there manages to escape their binds and flies away, heading north into the inland towards the Blood Citadel. You look around, there is no sign of the red mantis Kailu that attacked you, nor is there any sign of the Riot Twins who ambushed you guys earlier on, and you got into a bit of a scuffle there. So you, at present, are on the streets as Balsam and Nikesh emerge from various portals nearby. It is here that we will continue our adventure as Kailu sees our adventurers and our heroes return.
Guys, gotta get off the street. Did that come through?
Yeah, I heard it. They're just ignoring you because
Okay.
they're bastards and fucking rude.
So, Kailu makes, signals them, makes one move, and is getting out of sight.
Balsam coughs, kind of like ruffles his somewhat singed cloak, and decides to follow.
Nikesh is going to glance over his shoulder at where the portal used to be, briefly missing his bear cub friend, and then will also follow.
Aw, that's kind of sweet. All right, very well.
So
As you find your way around, you see that there is a sewer grate that leads down that Kylie will take you to. This was how you navigated unseen through the smuggler tunnels.
yeah. So, I mean, basically at this point, it's just finding a place to stop and quietly bleed.
Right here, where I've taken you.
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect.
Yeah. Right inside, just hiding.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, where the heck did you guys go?
Small little coastal town off the coast of Mauricio. Sandpoint, if I remember its name correctly. Not too bad. You know, apart from all the ghosts and the other assassins out there trying to hunt me down. But apart from that, not too bad at all. Nice little vacation.
Kylo is working first aid on himself right now as you're seeing it, because he's, like I said, he's dripping blood.
Oh, help me! Let me help you with that. Belson pulls out a variety of different flasks and vials.
You watch as well. That's how Balsam thinks he sounds. What how Balsam actually says is he looks at the blood. He's just like, hey, let me help you with that.
Yeah.
Have you been having enough iron in your diet? We can make you some mushroom toast just to help up your intake.
Yeah. So
When was the last time you had steak?
whenever it was that we had it, I don't remember.
I might need to add that
So
back.
you were
to the
dealing
diet.
with ghosts. I had a bunch of strange people. Nice woman. A child that I've never seen that kind of power out of before. It was kind of disturbing. And a dragon that was beating the crap out of our dragon. Like the guild dragon. And it was not pleasant. And yeah, I'm not feeling great at the moment. When I get patched up, I'm also want to take a few minutes because I need to fix my bow. It's been, as he shows you, it's you. And if you look at the bow, you may notice that it doesn't look like dragon marks on it. It looks like saber marks cut into it.
Wow, you had a really
Yes.
bad time here.
Yeah, and I was made.
How about
So-
you, Nikesh? How'd you go in your little adventure?
Yeah, it's like,
It was interesting. The moon was red and it was raining blood. But other than that, I met a really nice bird lady. She
Yeah.
was very kind, and there was a foxwoman there too, who was also quite nice.
Where does it rain blood specifically? So I know to absolutely avoid that place.
It's a little town apparently called Willow Shore, but I guess it doesn't normally do that. There was
Uh,
a whole thing with a statue of a deity apparently that ran off or was taken. I don't know. They weren't quite sure. And then it started raining blood apparently. I guess it's a thing that happened.
Interesting. Anyway, we should get you
So-
packed up, Kylo, and we should perhaps return back to the Wright brothers.
yeah, both them, they're going to be in a foul mood too.
We leave you alone for 2 minutes, Kyler. What did you do?
Well, it wasn't me. It was actually the little girl. I don't remember the name. There was a guy with a breather and a kind of a good looking guy. The good looking guy isn't quite so good looking now. He got hit with a face full of acid, and it seemed to last for a while. So he was not a happy camper. There was, and I may have stuck an arrow in the other guy.
Did you at least ask them their connection to the Red Mantis Assassin Order?
No, I was busy dealing with 3 of them that made me at the same time. And in fairness, he shot me first, so it was only fair that I kind of shot him back. And then the dragon showed up. So, and they disappeared. So I didn't really get a chance to ask them. You know, I would have, but it was a little bit chaotic at the time. I mean, to be honest, like that wasn't the worst part. The worst part was that when the nice lady person who had this magic sword just stuck it in the dragon thing, who went into a portal, and she tried to get it, failed. I grabbed it, thinking I could yank it out. Kind of didn't manage to pull it out. It was really wedged, and went into the portal with him. I thought I was gone. It was a weird and wonderful space. But then the little child stuck her head through the portal and pulled me out. Again, really disturbing that, I mean, she was like just tall. She was small and young. But anyways, that's where that was my stuff. So so at this point, you know, to move things along, do I have to roll something to repair the bow, or do I just take the damage off of it?
So the idea is you pick up the bow, you look at it, you shake it a couple of times, and you're like, "Be fixed, bow!
No.
Ha-ha!
No,
Done."
I have a repair kit,
Okay.
and I have a crafting ability.
Okay. Your repair kit does what?
I don't know. It's a standard. It's a nice repair kit.
Good.
I've been dragging this around for months. I don't remember what's in it.
I don't think about what I've got. I just wanted to work and do the thing.
Well, it's you know, the crafting part says you can repair weapons if you've got, you know, if you have a repair kit.
All right, so is the crafting kit a woodworking based, or is it a metalworking based?
One presumes a woodworking one because you're an archer, so you'd have like things for fletching and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Easy.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
would probably have some form of glue. Whether or not that'll do the trick, though, that's the question.
No, that should be okay. I would say you may make a crafting check then. You can use some adhesive, and I'm imagining there's just some, like, you know, sort of that, not sticky tape, but it's like kind of like the handlebar rubber type stuff for emergency patches and things like that.
Yeah. I suspect it's got some Bondo in there as well.
Yeah, very well.
Okay, crafting. It's on this tab. 36.
Yep, easy done. Cool. With very little to no effort, you manage to bond your bow back together, and it is no longer has the broken condition.
Okay. And then for the first aid and medical and stuff like that.
I will need a medicine check on yourself.
Medicine. There it is. Not so good. 28.
28. I think that's still okay. Presumably the DC is 20 still. I think that's 4d8 plus your level.
Okay. So 48. Where's the 8? That one's 8. 4. Oops. Damn it. I forgot to put the number in just a second. Level 16. Oh, it didn't take the modifier. Oh, no, it did. There it goes.
All right.
34.
34. Cool. Yep, you heal 34 hit points.
Yeah, it's... I'm above half now.
Okay. Coolios?
Right. Because you made it obvious that we're after them, or that some group is after them, they probably recognize your face, Kyler. Nikesh,
Probably.
what do you reckon? What are your thoughts? How would you approach this?
Well, that definitely complicates things. I mean, there's always a disguise. Simple cloak or some sort of face covering might help. Change of clothes, but the gear might give them away a little bit.
Oh, you mean as he activates his raiment thing and changes into a lady's ball gown? And then does it back to stuff. You forgot
Okay,
about that
that's-
one, didn't you?
Admittedly odd, but that would work. Yes.
I was just using that one for a point. I don't think I'm going to go in a ball gown.
The
Can I ask
information-
above the table? Sorry, just above the table. We were getting Aeon stones out of all of this. Do we have them yet, or is that not?
Yes, they will appear as the portals close, and each of you will get the ones that you allocated.
Okay. Because the other thing, the Aeon stone that I took, or that Kyler took, is a actually disguised one. The Western Star.
Well, Kyler, doesn't matter if you're wearing one of your ex's ball gowns or not. It's not necessarily the disguise, I don't think. It's the information that I've gathered is now very, very incorrect. Because the brothers are now expecting some group to come after them.
Well, I don't know that they're expecting someone to come after them. They were trying to recover the glass shard that we had. And we didn't do it. So it's not like we went to them. They found us. They wanted it back to sell it again.
Alright. Well, best point of action that I see is we go find out where they are, what they're doing, kidnap one of them, take them down to a secluded area, get whatever information we can get from them, and then leave their body on the other brother's doorstep as a warning. Sound good?
You mean like what we
Now-
did in Cairo?
As much as I love that idea, and I do, I love that idea. Don't get me wrong. Information obtained via torture is notoriously unreliable because the person you're torturing will say literally anything that they think you want to hear to make it stop. So we do run that risk.
What would you suggest, Nikesh?
I mean, there are other ways to get information. I just don't know that any of us are capable of those means. I've found that flirtation works quite well, but I don't know if we are their type.
Well, I mean, the best at that would be Kyler.
Well, if you're looking for interrogation, you do know someone who, well, does not like you, but is a very skilled hand at extracting information. He is a fellow hemomancer, Balsam. And he might still be in town.
There's one person I know who might be good at extracting information. He could still be in town somewhere. He's like me. He's a blood mage. He uses blood to manipulate things. He's far more adept at information gathering than I am.
There is one slight catch. He hates your guts.
He and I are not on the close side, one might say.
So he
Okay,
doesn't like you.
how difficult is it going to be to convince him to help us?
On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being, oh, we just show up and you'll do whatever we say, and 10 being, you'll close the door on us, perhaps a 12.
Fantastic. I do love a good challenge.
Yeah.
All right. Is there any way to ingratiate ourselves to this person to hopefully persuade him enough to help us this one time?
Balsam, you know this individual is all ego. He considered you to be a rival in some ways in terms of like your skills and your powers and the like. But because you were seen favorably by the Blood Mistress, you were afforded a ton of like benefits and the like. But he stands to continue to pose that he is the superior one. So, you know, again, you're pandering to his ego is a huge boost as well. Even just like kind of knowing that you've fallen from grace is another one of those like things that he'll probably be quite delighted for.
If there's a task that I cannot accomplish, he would leap at the opportunity to do better than what I could. He kind of saw me a bit as like a, what's the term? I can't think of it. A rival, I guess? So he would probably leap at the opportunity to do something that I could not.
All right. We can certainly use that to our advantage.
Big ego on this one. Very prideful. Very prideful.
Do you know how to find him? Where he might be?
Probably. We just got to ask the right questions.
You actually know that he has a place that he does his work from. His work, of course, being, for the most part, bloodletting at a butcher.
I just got to find a specific butcher. He works as a bloodletter, though.
All right. Sounds like that's our best bet.
Well, first we got to get it right, brother.
True. That is true. So we need to move quickly then.
You stop bleeding there, Kyler?
Is there first?
Sorry, what was that, Kyler?
Do we want to find out whether your friend is there first, or do we get a riot brother and do it ourselves if we can't find him?
I mean, it really doesn't matter whichever way. We still have to get our hands on the riot brother.
Fair enough.
I think what Kyler's trying to say is once we have a riot brother, are we just going to walk around the streets with this hostage until we find your friend, and if he's not there, do we just drag this guy around?
That's a really good point, Kyle. Listen, I haven't slept in like 12 hours. That sounds like a fantastic idea.
So,
All right.
let's go make sure.
You begin to look around. It does not take you long before you find the butcher in question. It is called the Slice of Life. Hanging out the front is a series of poultry that has been butchered, obviously, in the shop window. And the guy behind the desk is this very, very large-looking Nephilim. So, sort of like kind of a demon curse kind of face, partially like transformed into this purple monster, but the rest of him very human. As he kind of looks up at you, he kind of counts the three of you and measures you up a little bit, almost like he's sizing you up to chop you up with his cleaver, as he says, "What will it be? There is a special on short ribs." Wraps up some stuff.
Though that does sound fantastic, and I probably do want to pick up a kilogram of those.
He begins to prep a kilogram of ribs.
This is for you, Kyler. Make sure you eat those, all of them. Is your bloodletter in today?
He's out back, doing his work.
Am I able to borrow him for a couple of minutes? Have a quick chat? It's an old friend. Haven't seen him in a couple of years.
He kind of like scowls a little bit. Just follow the alleyway around.
Thank you.
And he then says,
Oh, yes, of course. Yes. Thalson will pass over the silver.
Yep.
And then
he takes 2 silver for the ribs, and he hands you a kilo of ribs.
Which Thalson will immediately pass over to Kyler.
You have a kilo of ribs. You may add that to your character sheet.
I don't have a refrigerator.
Well, then eat them quickly.
You better make these quick then. All right. Nikesh, anything at the butcher's?
No, he's definitely going to let Balsam take the lead on this one.
Okay. Well, I just more meant like, do you want anything? Like, like...
Oh, yeah, no, couldn't possibly. I just ate. I'm good.
Okay. All right. Heading out into the back alleyway, you find a place that sort of reeks of piss and garbage. But as you go deeper, there is an even fouler smell carried on the wind just beneath the ones you're currently smelling. That is when you see quite a horrifying sight, and that is, of course, a giant cow with its throat cut, and a figure who appears to be using their hands to draw the blood out from the giant beast and into a series of jars. This is the individual you see. And OG, you can name this NPC if you would like, because this is our wandering NPC, courtesy of OG Lava Kitten. So this is again what you see. You see him sort of like pulling the blood from the cow, and the cow is dead, by the way. To be clear, the cow is dead, which is why the blood needs to be pulled out, because the heart's not beating and not forcing the blood out anymore. So he's cleansing it.
Good to see you still got your touch.
In that moment, he loses his concentration, and blood splashes on the ground and on his legs, and he's like, "Damn it!" He turns and sees... I would recognize that annoying, condescending voice anywhere, no matter what stupid mask you wear upon your face. Balsam.
I've missed you too.
To what do I owe this tiresome visit?
Well, I'm actually in need of a very skilled heliomancer.
Oh,
Looking
yeah?
for a job.
I'm not surprised you couldn't find one in your company.
Clever. But
Yes,
still,
our teachers used to think so, for sure. I mean, not all of us could simply find ourselves with the fortune of the grace of the Blood Mistress.
no, you're right. I do apologize for that.
Apologize. What are you apologizing for me more? I'm living a great life. I love my job. And you watch as he pulls out more of the blood from the cow and starts filling the jars again. Each jar, by the way, is kind of like a big, kind of large mason jar. You can tell the blood's being used for other things as well, but yeah. You can tell these, like this again, piss and blood smelling fucking alleyway is not the best thing we're looking at here.
You see, if I remember correctly, you had a specialty. You're really good at finding out information what others had. You were far better than I was at that task.
That's because you were crude, inexperienced. And the way that you wield your magics was like a child with dynamite. But why would I help you?
You haven't read the news recently, have you?
Can't say that I have.
My arrangement with the Blood Mistress has kind of been... what's the word? How do you say it? Being put on hold.
Oh? What? They finally reveal your incompetence?
Belson remains silent, rubbing the side of his mask.
You can tell he's kind of noticing that something's up because you're not fighting back.
Yep. In the past month, it has come to my attention that maybe I haven't been as talented as what I once was thought. I've been manipulated, and I've been cast adrift. And I've had to look back over the past couple of years and see what went wrong. And I think the schism between us two was one of those first parts. If I wasn't such a dick trying to show off power, maybe we would have done a lot better.
He stops pulling blood again and he says, "Who are you? And what manner of pathetic creature thinks that they can impersonate someone like Balsam? The person I knew was a rival, somebody who forced their way into the study of blood magic, despite how people viewed those who wield this power as being grotesque social pariahs. Or have you fallen so far?" You watch as he begins to raise his hands. The bottles of blood start to sort of tremble and shake. You can hear almost like the clattering of them all. He says, "This flowery bullshit isn't going to work on me. I know my worth. I know what I'm capable of. That's why I'm here. You think that if I joined the Red Mantis Assassin, as I was trained, as I learned all of my skills to be one of the greatest torturers and interrogators, that I would simply, what? fade into obscurity just because the great and powerful Balsam managed to advance in the ranks? I still do my work. I still have my purpose. And I'm good at what I do. So out with what you want and stop trying to butter me up. Because if you insult the memory of Balsam one more time, I will make sure that you're up on the hook instead of the cow.
Balsam's shoulders will relax slightly after this verbiage. Very well. There's an individual, well, a pair of individuals called the Wright brothers. I need information from them.
I have my own beef with the Riot Brothers. The chance to put them under my... Oh, sorry, what's the word? The chance to have them take a seat in my parlor would be most enjoyable indeed. Fine. This is something I can do. But you're gonna have to do something for me. He walks up to you. Right up to you. And he says, I want you to say it. Say that you need my help because you're not capable.
Did we get his name yet?
I don't know. Did we get his name? OG?
Because I'm trying very hard not to use his name. But at this
Oh, he
point-
says, yes, his name is...
It's in chat.
It's Maketo.
Maketo. Okay.
Let me... Maketo. Maketo. Maketo, yep.
Maketo. I need your help in this. Please, could you help me?
You're missing a line.
Yeah, Belson. This is going to be the struggle for Belson.
Yeah, Kyler hits you in the back of the head.
Because I am not good at this skill. I'm not good at it, and you're better at it than I am.
He smiles, and he says, fine. 4 p.m. The shop closes. And he'll say he'll wait here. We'll bring him here. And after 4 p.m. Knock on the door.
Very well.
He'll continue his work. And you can go and look into the Riot Brothers. Okay. Cool. Done and done. Balsam.
Yes.
As you go to leave, you startle a black cat from a nearby trash bin in this alleyway. One of the ones that lurks here behind the butchers, who usually waits for food and stuff like that. As you startle it, it shakes you for a hot moment. Balsam, you are now the proud owner of a Jinx. Now, much like the Jinx points, and how we have inspiration making your next D20 a advantage, a Jinx is going to just make your next D20 a disadvantage.
Now, is this a D20, as in my next D20, or a
next
timely D20?
Your next D20.
Okay. Yeah.
Simply your next one. Now, this won't count for things like perception checks or anything like that. You know, like the passive stuff. Ones that
Yeah.
you one that you take.
Yeah.
And that is our superstition card,
Nice.
having been played. Because now you take a moment and you kind of feel like the black cat crossing your path and having to admit to, Makedo, your ineptitudes in the things. You just feel like there's a surge of bad luck just coming your way. And it is.
Fantastic.
And only in Scotland, Bandicoot. This is not Scotland. So there you go. Okay. Nikesh. You are the most familiar about Ilsgamort and all of its places around. You have heard many, many rumors about the Riot Brothers. And something that you do recall is that the Riot Brothers have a warehouse that only they utilize somewhere within the Medina, which is up in this area here.
All right. Well, he will suggest to the group, he'll fill them in on the fact that they have this warehouse that Nikesh is familiar with. Don't ask me how. And he will suggest that we head that way to see what we see.
Well, it's either that or back to the Jade Monkey. I'd rather not go to the Jade Monkey just yet. It's a bit of a mess down there.
All right.
So?
Well, if you guys are good to go check out the warehouse, I will show you to the area. I don't know precisely where it's located.
They could probably find it.
Yeah, make a diplomacy check as you ask around town. Now, while they're doing the that check, Corba in chat, I can see that you've mentioned that you've had some PayPal issues, that you're trying to donate. I really appreciate that. You're amazing. I love the idea of giving the good luck cat as well. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to credit you the $8, the £8 donation for a counter, I guess, to the superstition check. Here's what's going to happen. The superstition is going to be a bad one, so we're going to have the the D20 at disadvantage. However, something good will happen at the same time. So basically, the check will fail, but we'll fail forward and we'll get that good luck side of it as well. So that way we'll have both things affecting the check as well. So it'll be a unique reward. If you want to claim it, let me know. We'll just sort it out in the wash later on. I trust you, and you've been here for long enough that I'm more than happy to do that. And then when PayPal decides to sort its stuff out, hit me back and that'll be fine. Okay. All right. So we have a 34 and a 38 balsam.
Actually, no, I didn't. Sorry, I didn't roll.
Oh, you didn't roll? Just Nikesh is rolling?
We're all rolling
okay.
up.
I mean, if you want Nikesh to be the one to take the lead, then yeah, that's the whole thing.
I'm quite happy for Nagesh to take the lead in this, if he likes.
Sure. One thing is Odd Bandicoot redeemed an insight bonus.
Yep, I'm holding on to that one because we got that in a moment.
Yep, perfect. Yep.
All right. So.
See, Nikesh is better than Kyler.
All right, very well. All right, Nikesh and Kylie, the both of you make your way into the Medina, and you do indeed know that there is only one place that this could possibly happen, in terms of having space to use a workshop. There's a few small warehouses at the edge of the dock, which are near the rampart. So if we zoom in over here, and you can see this area here, there are two large buildings, the one at the top here and the one down the bottom there, that could possibly be large enough to do like some of the mechanical works that they get up to. Your inside bonus. As Nikesh and Kailu lead Balsam towards this area here, people have started clearing out the area, and you've noticed that. That is your inside bonus. Something's going down here right now. It is quiet. Too quiet.
a little too rough.
Exactly.
Okay, this doesn't feel great. Which one do you think?
Well, I can do a little scouting if you want. Try to figure out which one might be the best bet here.
Yeah, I mean, my gut feel is the one closer to the docks.
Yep, I would
But
say
they're
that would be
both- they're not far.
my first guess as well.
Yeah. They do have their own ships, so. Okay.
Well, I can go over there and take a look and let you know what I see.
All right, so he's gonna walk down that way. Let me get your character.
We're gonna discreetly, so there would definitely be stealth involved.
Oh, of course, of course. Hold on 1 second. Let me.
Do you want cover?
There we go. All right. Nikesh, Kailu, and Balsam. Okay. Can I get you guys to make a perception check as you make your way down towards this area here between the two buildings? Ooh, all right, Kailu. As you get closer, you begin to hear something. Nikesh, you start humming it to yourself as well. It's effectively the London Bridge song, except whistled. And it seems to be coming from around you. Kailu, you pick up exactly where it's coming from, and it is coming from atop the rampart over here. As you cast your gaze upwards, what you actually see is this bad boy.
Well,
And the chest plate kind of opening up, and you seeing the acid-burned faced Riot Brother as he is taking aim down in your direction.
cover
Uh,
on the roof.
Kailu yells,
On the
"Cover
rampart.
on the roof!" What do you guys do?
Nikesh, I would.
You take cover on the roof. You climb right
I'm
up
gonna
there.
get
He's been working long enough.
Nikesh would like to use his basically his disappear in plain sight thing and stealth into the shadows essentially and try to take some cover there out of
Alright.
sight.
Yep, make a stealth check.
Alrighty. Oh, not great.
That was very loud. Sorry. Okay, that is not great. No.
Kailu
It's
is,
only the thing he's best at. It's fine.
Yeah.
yeah. Kailu's trying to take cover as well and hide, and he's trying to drag Balsam with him because he knows that Balsam is notoriously bad at hiding. So there's going to be some kind of penalty, I'm imagining, on this.
Yeah. But we'll make a perception check to begin with and see how we go from there.
Another perception check, or
Sorry, not perception. Stealth check.
stealth? Okay. Wow. I mean, the scary thing is we got the same thing, and I still have one more than you did. That's
Did you
also
want
what
me to
Kyler's
roll?
best at.
Did you also want me to roll my stealth check?
Yeah, watch.
mean-
He's going to get better than both of us put together.
I mean, yeah, I suppose if you would like to.
It's pretty bad, guys. It's a 5.
So close.
Yeah, I missed it by that much.
But that close. So close.
Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. Okay. 1 second while I.
For those in chat, Belsum is not a sneaky, stabby assassin.
Okay. I guess in that case we're gonna go straight into initiative. But let's see what the perception was for these guys. Let's see. Okay. Shiroda sees you all. And Zaiho. Zaiho loses track of everyone except Balsam. Oh, Balsam and Kailu, because Kailu was trying to help Balsam. Alright. Yeah, here we go. Let's go into initiative. Now, you guys can roll your stealth for your initiative if you so choose.
I would elect no, please. I'm quite happy with my perception check.
What I'm hearing is no, God, no, please. Yes, you can avoid that. That's fine.
Thank you.
All right, we got a 33, a 35, and you can keep whatever you have for your perception. Yeah.
Yeah, 42.
Whoa, look at that.
Nice. Okay.
You blew a nat 20 on an initiative.
Oh, wait, no. Does this also count as the penalty? Like the curse?
No. This,
Alright.
like I said, your next active check.
Sweet.
Okay. Nikesh, we are gonna play Earworm. You remember the London Bridge song that is playing in your head?
Yes.
Okay, what this is going to allow you to do is you can imprint a memory of anything that happens during this fight perfectly and recall it by singing London Bridge is Falling Down.
Okay. Cool.
Weird, but it allows you to perfectly replicate whatever it is you're hearing and whatever it is you're doing.
So I'm about to taskmaster this situation. I like it.
Yeah, potentially. All right. Let's go with a bombardment. As the giant clockwork creature who came in courtesy of our dear friend Schooly Eye. Thank you, Schooly Eye. Because this is our secret menu item. Is going to create a 20-foot burst area where I need all three of you to make a reflex save as he just goes gug, 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 and you watch as these cannonballs rain down. That is a success, not a critical success. That is a failure for Nikesh, and a save, but not a critical save from Kailu.
I'm pretty sure I've rolled all single digits tonight. This is great.
It's perfect, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So as we roll here, all right. So that is 17 damage to Nikesh, and then 8 points of damage apiece to Balsam and Kailu.
Okay, just sorry, I just reading because I've got greater natural reflexes. I didn't fail.
You did not fail.
Yeah, so yeah.
All right, cool. So, Kailu, you are addressed by the giant robot personage. Where is the little girl? Give her up immediately and your lives will be spared. Failure to comply will result in your immediate termination. Thank you.
She's gone. She went through a portal.
You lie.
I don't, but you're not going to believe me, so...
Oh, if you're not going to try, I'm going to shoot you then.
Well,
I mean, you can try if you're just going to presume. If you're going to presume this guy.
I'm telling you, I'm telling you the truth. When the portals went, she went through a portal and then they closed.
Do you have any more details you might want to share?
It was a desert of some kind. Yeah.
All right. Now I'm going to use that insight bonuses. He remembers the smell of brimstone. He remembers a bunch of different stuff, and he's like, Sarkoris. Yes. Yes, it all makes sense now. Okay, and he is gonna waylay his next action. At which point we then go to Balsam.
Balsam is going to Can he examine this creature? Can he examine this piece of clockwork machinery?
In what sense?
Has something like this been created before, or is this a completely new thing? Has something like this been on the black market? Or is
no. It's how can I put it? Clockwork stuff is not new. It's around. Yeah. It's not rare in the sense of oh my god, we've never seen this, but it's rare enough that, how can I put it? In a fantasy adventure, it would be the likelihood of coming across someone who uses nunchucks. It's not often, it's not expensive, it's not limited or, kind of restricted in any kind of way, but it happens, It won't surprise you to see someone or recognize, oh yeah, those are nunchucks, Yeah. Yeah, that kind of thing.
Okay, cool. And judging by it had this effectively like a blast mine sort of thing, Balsam is going to quickly dart away from the rest of the group, trying to create a gap so they can't get all of us in the same area the whole time.
All right, make a perception check.
Oh, I love perception checks. Yes, perception check. I've lost my perception check. Oh wait, there it is. Never mind, found it. 26.
All right, carry on. You may move yourself.
All right, I'm going to move perhaps over here to the right-ish, about 25 feet-ish. Trying to get through, moving around. Is there any difficult terrain by any chance?
There is some difficult terrain.
Okay. If that's the case, he will double move, and then he is going to try to take cover as his final action. So basically what he's trying to do, he's trying to get some distance for the rest of the party. Mm-hmm. He's going to call out, "Split up! Split up! You got to get it out. This thing shoots big, massive fireball things. You can't be in the same area as it."
Okay. No, any responses?
No? Well, screw you then.
Fuck all of y'all.
Stay in a group for all I care.
I told you to take cover. Well,
I mean, to be fair, that was our first thing, was to try to stealth and take cover. So technically, we should have already moved away from each other.
Yeah, they all look at you like, dude, you're the only one who fucked up your stealth.
I don't have stealth. It's the whole thing, guys. I'm not in a safe position here.
All right. As you do so, the other two look at you with criticism in their eyes. As we then go to Zyho. Now, at this point, the whole upper half of the robot opens up. And as it does so, what's his name? Shiratora steps out from the same rooftop. His brother appears. And Shiratora says, I have what I need. We should go. We should get our revenge now. Brother, we can't leave matters unresolved. These people were messing with our business, and it is up to us to stop them. Look what they did to my face! No, I'm getting my revenge now. Very well. I understand. Go procure the ships. I'll finish up matters here and join you in a moment. And you watch as he climbs into the pilot seat. You all have come to Ilsgamort. Some of you have called this place home. I will now call it your grave. So I'm going to say that that's going to take 2 actions to converse and then equip the robot body. He is then going to turn a very, very large gun on. Balsam went that way. Alright, it's one of the 2 of you. I think he's going to go for Kailu because he recognizes Kailu from the ambush. Alright, a cannonball fires in your direction. And as it hits, it does 33 damage. And that is all he does, as we then go to Nakesh.
One question: Are you sharing a map on this one, or are we running from Combat Tracker?
Oh no, I can share the map. There you go.
Look, a map. Thank you.
All right, Nakesh, what do you do?
Well, right now I was looking for the thing, because I have a thing. I'm just trying to find it so I can have all the details here.
Mm-hmm.
It's the thing that basically lets me walk on air, essentially, so I can get up to where these guys are easily. But I'm trying to find it, and I'm not seeing it right now.
Oh, let me make it slightly easier then. With the last of his actions, he will jump down to the ground.
Okay, that works too. Because
Yeah.
I definitely have a thing that lets me do that. I just need to find it.
Yeah, it's fine. Like, honestly, I was gonna do that anyway, but I ran out of actions to be able to do it. But if you guys, I presume, want that, and it works out, I'll just have him jump down. It's fine. Free
Alright,
action.
that
He
works
drops
too.
himself.
I like it.
Okay.
So they're both there, right? One is in the suit and one is next to him.
Right. Sorry, no. To clarify, the other one is going to be going is at the top, and he's going to be removing himself from the battlefield.
Okay, cool. So he's about to run away, and the other guy is currently exposed in the top half.
Excuse me. He's not about to run away. He's about to go do some more other important shit. Okay, champ. Fucking.
Okay, strategic retreat.
Exactly.
Got
100%.
He's your favorite. Don't forget, he's your favorite.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just trying to make sure I understand the situation.
Yeah.
But the guy on the ground is exposed on the top half. Yes.
Yes, the chest plate still opened up, revealing him within the center of it. It can close up, but if it does so, there's penalties. There's increases to his armor, but penalties to his attack.
Okay, cool. Then, yeah. Let's see. Can I? So if I use the thing where I can go up, essentially, could I use that to go up and over him to drop in behind him?
Ooh.
Because I should have enough movement to be able to do that.
Yes. I think I'll also throw in an acrobatics check to try and avoid being snatched out of the air. But otherwise, I think it's a good idea.
That's fair. All right, let's hope I can roll better now. Acrobatics. Still
All
not
right.
great, but it's double digits.
Yeah, no, it's still fine. I think that's plenty. You guys are level 16, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
35 is the DC. So as you go over and you airwalk, basically just bouncing between these invisible platforms, you leap onto the backside of it as he reaches up to try and grab you, but does not manage to do so. The prime reason is that this robot doesn't actually have hands.
Sweet. That would make it more difficult, yes.
It would make it incredibly difficult.
Just swinging his cannons at me. Come down here.
That's it.
Yeah, so basically, as I'm dropping behind him, I'm going to do double strike and try to hit him twice.
All right, make your attack.
Alrighty. Oh, it's been so long since I've had to roll this. There it is. Oh, that's the wrong thing. There it is. It's the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right. So apparently, the way this works, it's a little different because I hit on both.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty sure that I have to combine them together first. Is
Yep.
how it works.
Yeah. Because I think
So do you?
Yeah, both the attacks go through for DR purposes with only once. It doesn't go through twice.
Yes, and it's talking about where did it go? What's it called? I think it adds because it's talking about precision damage. That's my sneak attack, right?
Yes.
Okay, because I do get to add that as well if this hits.
Nice, nice. And looking through it, it does not appear to be immune to precision damage. Let's see, it's immune
Cool.
to death effects, disease, mental, non-lethal, paralyzing, poison, unconscious. Yeah, no resistance
Sweet.
to precision damage.
So do you want me to just drop the damage in chat and then we'll add it together? Because it's supposed to get combined, and then I add the precision to that.
Yeah, just drop it twice and just add 5 to the damage of each of them as you drop them.
Okay. So you just want me to drop it directly on him?
Yeah, and then add a modifier of +5 to the damage to each of the attacks.
That I can do.
Yeah, that'll get what you need. Nice. All right, very nice.
All right. And was that taking into account the precision? Is that what the modifier was for?
The modifier was the damage reduction that he has. So you've combined both of them, and that's the damage reduction.
Okay, so then I need to roll the precision still?
Yes.
All right, that's this one.
All right, 9.
All right, and that's 3 for me, so that's all I can do.
No, that is fine.
Did you say he wasn't resistant to? Oh, it's because it's slashing.
Yeah, I've added it. It's fine. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Done and done. All right, so you've come up behind it, leapt over it, and slashed at its back. Yeah, this machine is very tough. Kailu.
Okay. Just before, because there's 3 targets on the field.
Yeah.
Or on the combat tracker. Are all 3 of them in play technically?
Yes, you can destroy the robot without hurting the pilot. You can hurt the pilot, and the other brother is about to leave, but he is also there.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So.
Oh, that's my bad. I've dropped that on the wrong thing because I meant to hit the exposed guy.
Oh, you can't hit him from the back.
Oh, I can't. Okay, cool.
Because,
Gotcha.
like I said, his chest plates.
Gotcha. I
exposed,
thought the
yeah.
whole top half opened up. I gotcha. I understand.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Yeah. No, just the, yeah. Like, think of it like a Pez dispenser. Like the top half slides backwards, Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Kailu is going to mark Zyho and the Cannoneer.
Yep.
As targets. He's ignoring the guy on the roof for the moment.
You dare mark me with your hunter's mark?
I dare. Done it before, I'll do it again. And because he's being cocky, he gets the first arrow.
All right.
So I am actually shooting it at Zyho.
At Zyho, no worries. Draw the arrow and it flies directly at him. Natural 20!
That's it.
Would be a shame if someone used Jinx point.
It would be, wouldn't it? That's the first nat 20 I've rolled it, like God knows how
I know, that's what I'm thinking. All right, fine, you can have your nat 20.
Yeah, I mean, usually it's a 2 or a 1.
Ooh, I like this,
Thank
though.
you.
Haha. Marked by the gods.
Uh-oh.
All right. As you roll a natural 20, we are going to add some extra benefits to you. Now, your goal here is to try and capture Zyho alive. So here's what I will give you. If you can roll me another natural 20 in 5 rolls, so you get another 5 rolls, right? Your arrow is going to strike a part of the clockwork golem that is going to cause it to detonate and basically take out Zyho without killing him. So that is your marked by the gods. So as you've pulled on your bow, this kind of like deer, like this old man kind of like with a deer sort of helmet kind of grabs onto your hand and your bow and helps pull it back even further. You kind of feel almost like a father figure standing over you, kind of like helping you aim with this. And as you fire, make 3 d20 roll. Just roll 3 d20s. Sorry, 5 d20s, what I'm saying.
Do you want me to roll them as one, or?
Yeah, you can roll them as one if you want, or you can build them one at a time for drama. It's up to you.
Let's go with the drama, because it's, that didn't work.
No, it did not. IT says, if the clockwork detonates, is it still salvageable? Yes, it is, absolutely. That's a 2.
See, now these are normal fantasy ground rolls for me.
That's a 3. Ooh, that's a 4. It was very
right
close.
Beside it.
I mean, you do have 2 hero points you can use if you'd like, but otherwise...
Oh, let's use... I mean, if I use a hero point, it's just 1 roll, correct?
No, you can do it for each of them if you like, but, yeah, it'll be a roll per hero point.
I will use 1 hero point. We'll give
one
it
hero
last
point.
Try.
All right, 1 hero point it is. Ooh.
Good try.
That's a good try. Good try. That's definitely a good try. Oh, Christine.
But does that count?
It does count, yes. Christina has come in with the natural 20. Do you want to use it here?
Oh, yes, please.
All right. Very well. With the natural 20. So, marked by the gods, you lean into the guidance of Aristil. Thank you, Christina, by the way. Let me make this more epic, because this is going to be kind of fun. Okay. All right. As you take aim, your arrow flies, firing behind where Zyho happens to be. It strikes the machine, causing the head to not really clasp on well. Zyho quickly tries to reconfigure and deal with it as best they can. However, already some systems are starting to fail. It twists the body of Zyho within it. By this stage, Shiroda has already kind of left, so he's not really witnessing what's going on. As the clockwork armor begins to fail, I presume you guys try to make some distance because you can hear it sort of building up energy.
Yeah,
Yes.
that would make
Yep.
sense.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Zyho gets out and tries to unstrap, but he seems to be stuck to his seat. He takes out his gun sword and begins to slice through the restraints. He gets out and tries to take cover as best he can before the clockwork figure just explodes outwards. He is flung onto the ground, injured and badly burned, but still alive. His respirator obviously still kind of doing stuff, and you watch as the cannoneer sort of like groggily moves back and forth before collapsing downwards.
Kylo's moving in on Saiho.
All right. You do so. He is laying on the ground. He appears to be alive, but barely conscious.
He's going to.
He will say, he'll say something along the lines of, "You're going to regret this. I promise you."
There's so much we already regret. Just add another one to that list.
It's like, yeah, get in line.
Yeah, it's pretty much, that's kind of what Kylo's thinking at that point. It's like, yeah, just get in line, mate. And meanwhile, he's going to strip any weapons that he can find away from this guy.
You do get a pair of gun swords that he uses, the hooked blades that he has. He also has... Ooh, wow, okay. You know, I'm just gonna give you one of these. Copy, paste. There we go. Done. You guys have been given the little entry on what he has on him. All right. Now,
Nice.
as for harvesting the robot, the robot can be harvested in one of three ways. You can get a weapon, you can get armor, you can get a piece of its body, or you can get a companion.
Is there anything that will help Belsum stealth?
Boots.
Specifically, oh, okay. I was going to say specifically not, but okay.
Yep, you can have boots that give you the ability to levitate slightly off the ground, making you a softer step. So you're like, because you're not touching the ground, but the steam is still like billowing out of the boots.
Yeah.
All right, what would you guys like?
Or alternatively, could you imagine a sniper with just a cannon?
Unfortunately, a sniper is not a cannoned weapon. Generally, just unadvisable for that because of the recoil having the ability to rip half of your body in twain.
Yeah.
But it still will be
he's not-
cool.
It will look cool, yes, that's true. The one time you use it.
You'll die, but you'll
Kylo
look
looks
damn
at
good
Balsam
doing
and
it.
goes, Sure, if you want the cannon, you can have the cannon.
Oh no, I don't want the cannon. My skills are not with. You know what weapons I carry? A dagger.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Oh wait, no, I lie. I also have a spiked gauntlet, but that's it. I don't carry any other weapons. I rely on my spells.
I mean, the armor is how much mobility is it going to impact? Because Kylu's not interested in something that's going to.
It wouldn't impact it that much at all. Effectively, what it'll do for you, if you want to keep it as a medium thing, you would have resist physical 5.
Okay. I mean, as long as it's not going to impact the rest of the stuff, then he would be happy to upgrade his armor.
Cool. You grab some of the plates and allow them to sort of fit. These are made effectively to be used in this way, like piecemeal stuff. So yeah, you put on some gauntlets and a chest piece, and you're like, oh, cool. This is kind of cool. And there you go. Also, Scalia, yes, Meg and Pietro will get harvest options too when they arrive. All right. Balsam and Nikesh, you going to harvest anything?
Yes, absolutely.
Hmm.
I just haven't decided what yet.
We can take our time with it as well. That's fine. In the meantime, however, you do manage to capture Zyho and take him for interrogation. However, that is a bigger conversation and something I do want Meg and Pietro ideally here for. So I guess this might be a good time to call the session. Just because, I don't really think there's much of a way that this can go. But as you do go, and after you've harvested some bits and pieces, I'm going to say that the head of the robot suddenly comes to life as it reactivates and is going to return another time. Not necessarily right now, but maybe in the next session, maybe in the session after. Maybe he'll follow you to wherever you guys are going, and then you have to deal with that. But whatever the case is, the robot is not done. The robot is going to come back Terminator style, which is just going to be a lot of fun. So there you go. Alright guys, my name's Michael. I'm the Delzy Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. Thank you so much for being here and enjoying the show. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful and spectacular rest of your week. Be sure to join us later on today when we are back for Gatewalkers, where more chaos and more stuff ensues. This time, however, much like we had with Kailu today, there'll be a bit of a god calling as well, and we'll get to interact with some very powerful beings in that game. So tune in for that as well. Guys, thanks so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay safe, stay wonderful, be kind to each other, because why the fuck not? It's free. And until we meet again, game hard or die trying. Bye, guys.